Welcome back to another episode of The Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you, it cannot take care of itself. Today we're going to look at a company you might not have heard of. It's called Potash of Saskatchewan. Yep, that's the province up there in Canada. And what is potash? Well, it's a fertilizer. They dig it out of the ground. You can see a bit of an old style potash plant. Nothing sexy about potash. How is it used? Mix it in the ground, you get a better yield on your crops. It's a global fertilizer, so it's important. Is this company worth owning? It's pretty interesting in this sense. The stock trades, well, you can see here, but the stock trades at about $25 a share right now. Now, it's a commodity. But why is potash an interesting commodity, and why are we talking about it on the program today? Because there aren't many potash producers in the world. Potash of Saskatchewan is probably the largest, has about 20% of the market. Let's say there's 6 or 7, 10 companies at most that dominate this market. So you can see, look, at some point it's up over $75 a share. Now it's come down to $25. Why is that? Well, in 2011, 2012, potash was selling about $480 per metric ton, and now it's down to $305. So it comes up, it comes down. But if it comes down too far, the producers, potash being one of them, simply shut in some of their production. So it's not a commodity that's going to endlessly run in one direction or another. There is a supply and demand for this. The second thing about it is, where is the potash produced? It's not just everywhere. There's some in Belarus in Eastern Europe. There's some in Russia. There's some in China. So the places where potash is produced, a little bit in India, are somewhat inaccessible. Saskatchewan may not be the center of the universe, but it's certainly out there, and it's certainly central to the North American markets. At $25 a share, I like it because the price earnings is about 8-9 times. The yield is almost 6%. The management is excellent. It's a dull industrial company, I grant you that, but you're not paying a lot. You're going to earn money while you're waiting, and things go in cycles. And at 8-9 times earnings, maybe you want it to trade down to $21, $22. I think you could be in for a nice ride with potash, POT, on the New York Stock Exchange. That's all the time we have today on The Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you. It cannot take care of itself.